war is raging. The evil abyssal army is laying siege to the Empire.
Explode!
My brother. I shall bring you home.
Strike!
Girard crushed the barrier of justice as war is raging. Army is charging towards the capital. Army is laying siege to the Empire. Destruction.
Explode!
One after another.
Strike!
Only the Imperial Knights are making the last barrier of justice as the demons of
Prepare to die!
is charging towards the capital. Has no choice but order disaster to retreat. Destruction, one drawing after another. Imperial sanctuary is their only choice. The Imperial Knights are making is raging. The evil abyssal army is laying siege to the Empire.
Explode! Abysm strike!
As the demons keep pouring in, Tigreal has no choice but order to retreat.
Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight!
Girard crushed the barrier of justice with ease. Abyssal army is charging towards the capital. Disaster, destruction, one after another.
A new hero, Agile Tiger 1-1, will join us in the Land of Dawn.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Only the Imperial Knights are making the last stand. As the demons keep pouring in, Tigreal has no choice but order to retreat.
1-1 can move swiftly around another episode of hero weaknesses of enemy heroes. A new hero, Agile Tiger 1-1, will join us in the Land of Dawn.
To me, fun is all that matters.
Passive.
Imperial Sanctuary is their only choice.
Download for free. Mobile
1-1 reveals the weakness and the position of enemy heroes when attacking enemies with her hidden weaknesses of enemy heroes. Extra damage.
Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight. This week, a new hero, Agile Tiger 1-1, will join us in the Land of Dawn.
To me, fun is all that matters.
1-1 can move swiftly around enemies and detect the weaknesses of enemy heroes. Then, she will hit the weaknesses of the enemies, dealing burst damage. Passive. Tiger Pace. 1-1 reveals the weakness and the position of enemy heroes when attacking enemies with her hidden weapons. She deals extra damage according to the target's max HP when hitting their weaknesses with her hidden weapons. The damage she deals will increase if she hits all the weaknesses of the target. 1-1 can move a short distance when she throws a sleeve dart. The speed of this movement scales with the attack speed. Since she could move a short distance after attacking, she could easily dodge damage from the enemies and poke them while dealing damage. First skill.
Thank you so much for waiting, everyone. Welcome to the 30th SEA Games here for Mobile Legends. We'll be your casters. I'm Yuko.
And I am Nomad, and it's going to be Philippines versus Malaysia this time around in the lower bracket finals. And this will determine who is going to be fighting Indonesia for the gold medal match later on today. And of course, that is something that every single one of us is looking forward to. Who is going to take home the gold in the first ever medal a medal sport here at the Southeast Asian Games. So how are you feeling today, this wonderful afternoon?
Man, I am very nervous, but here is the draft for the first game. Here we could see that the last rotation ban from the blue side was a Granger. Obviously, a respect ban for Arcangel right here, but I'm liking the draft for the blue side. They have early game control, but at the same time, for the red side, they're slightly leaning towards on the mid to late game.
Yeah, mid to late game is going to be where it's at. Of course, Baksha, Carrie, Lolita, Teresa, Esmeralda for the Philippine representatives. Diggy, Lilia, Masha, Kimi, and Grok is going to be the choice here for our Malaysian reps. And it's looking like a objective-based game here for the Malaysian guys here, especially with the Masha around. Masha, of course, is one of those heroes that can really melt towers as soon as she reaches level 6 and as soon as she reaches in-game.
Yep.
The mid-game.
That is true. So, all right, we are loading into game 1. So, thank you so much for waiting to all of our viewers out there. So, I do the team rundown. Would you like to do the... do you want to go first?
All right, sure. The Philippines, the representatives for the Philippines. We got Arcangel on that Carry, Castro Mayor on that Lolita, Bata Anon on that Baksha, Villa on that Teresa, and Nepomuceno on that Esmeralda.
And for Team Malaysia, we have Abdul Kadir on this Diggy, Abdullah for this Lilia, Nurola for this Kimi on this Grok, and Hamsjid for this Amasha Nurola. Nice targeting coming in from this Kimi, able to dish a handful of damage to Castro Mayor, but it looks like Castro Mayor was able to flicker out.
And they are going to be continuing the fight here. Castro Mayor will have to fall back there. Nothing much he can do on that Lolita. But Bata Anon might be in a bit of peril here. Abdullah actually in the backline is going to get targeted out by Archangel, and that's going to be the first blood in the game. And they're going to be backing off, disengaging.
Man, slowly but surely, of course, TPH, the red side right here, they are able to get the momentum that they need. But here at the bot lane, though, looks like the Crab is going to be contested.
Yeah, and the Crab is going to be secured by the Malaysian representative, trying to get as much gold lead as possible in this game. Of course, the Crab gives you 10 gold per 30 seconds, every 30 seconds, so you have to make sure you have to get that. But Bata Anon kind of in a bad spot. Baksha going to be forced to use a first skill there.
It was a good thing that he was able to get out because he got targeted by the reverse time for this Diggy. Forced to go back here. Masha rotating over to the top side to clear out the waves.
Yeah, and this is what's dangerous about the Malaysian squad. Masha and Kimi, on their own respect, they can go ahead and go for the turret pushes because Kimi can clear out waves faster. Masha can clear turrets, like melt their turret, melt their HP.
All about that split push, right? Oof, looks like the blue side is already giving this turtle a start. Will they be able to contest this? Apparently the answer is yes! Oh my goodness! Castro Mayor and his signature steals! Goodness me!
Secures the steal, but that was a death worth for the Philippine representative. It's a 1-1 scoreline for now, but they do secure the first turtle of the game, and they would want to get that early gold and EXP advantage.
Rival being used right there for Villa, Force protecting over this mid lane turret, but Anon just lurking at the sides. Villa receiving a lot of damage there.
Yeah, Villa's going to be forced to go back here. Meanwhile, there is a huge rotation of our Malaysian representatives over top corner of the game. They're going to try to secure this. Lolita's Castro Mayor is going to be forced to use the shield to deflect some of the damage from Kimi. Kimi kind of in the bad spot. That is a good Numenon Blast connecting onto the 4 Malaysian representatives. They are going to be forced back here. This is going to be a good defense. Minion waves are going to be making their way over towards the turret. But I'm going for the backside. Abdul Kadir actually secures a kill on to Teresa on the backside, though. Not a lot of damage here for Bata Anon, and they are kind of in a predicament here because this is still a 4-man strong Malaysian push over to the top side. Meanwhile, on the bottom end,
this is so weird because they were able to hold out there at the top lane, but like what you said here at the bot lane though, Nepomuceno able to zone out that Masha. Of course, Arcangel on this carry, we won't be seeing much of him in the early game. He's just gonna farm. Bata Anon and Castro Mayor, man, they are able to zone out these 3 or 4 people on the top lane.
And Castro Mayor is gonna try to lessen out the damage. Numenon Blast is gonna be charged to try to catch up Nurola there, but that's not gonna happen. The Philippines kind of in a bad spot here. Villa and the Bata Anon, the sole 2 people on the top side to be defending this. Nepomuceno gonna try to get a kill here onto Hamshid, But the thing is, Masha has her first kill. The more HP she's losing, the more speed she has.
That is true. So, going back to the top lane, though, I think it's nice they were able to defend the top lane turret, but don't you think they overcommitted there?
They did overcommit a lot of resources there. They tried their best to try to secure the top lane. I feel like they should have went for a split push there, especially considering the fact that Masha can actually survive on her own in the mid lane. On the bottom lane, might as well go in the mid lane. Try to put a lot of aggression there so that the top lane can easily be taken. But they put a lot of bodies there. Speaking of bodies, that's going to be Villa being taken out.
Man.
Despite that penalty zone being committed, but Bata Anon's right here in the back line. They do not have enough damage to sustain this. Kimmy is going to be in the back line securing the kill. Actually, that's going to be a Lilia securing the kill. That's going to be another one going down. Castro Mayor is down and out of the count. Top lane turret is down.
2 for trade and a top lane tower to end that. And now Team Malaysia, they are rotating over to the turtle. Where are the damage dealers there, actually?
They were... Esmeralda was in the back lane,
In the
bottom lane, trying to go for Masha, which shouldn't be the case. Masha will 9 times out of 10 be able to push out and then retreat. If anything, they should try to force out big team fights here in order for the Malaysian squad to be at a disadvantage. But speaking of disadvantage here, this might be a spot that the Malaysians do not want to be in. It's a 4v3 engagement over in the mid lane. That is going to be a quick disengagement as well.
Yeah, I actually agree with what you said. Though Team PH, the one on the right side, they need to try and initiate those team fights, because I noticed Team Malaysia, they are opting for the 4v1 or 4v2 pickoffs.
Yeah, Philippines can go for a full-on 5v5 clash or even a 5v4, because immediately with this draft that Malaysia has, it always means that Masha will always be somewhere else in the map. She will not be in the big team fights as of yet. But while that's happening, Batano kind of in a bad spot. Numinum Blast connects onto 2 people, but there goes the time journey being committed by Diggy so that they can fall back and re-engage. Castro Meyer kind of in a bad spot. Then Placenta right smack dab in the middle, goes for the falling star moon, but it's going to be forced to back off here. Not a lot of damage yet here for the Philippine representatives as the Malaysians stay true to their form.
They are still alive. Nice Guardian's Barrier coming in from on right. They're able to block or zone out Castro Mayor. But of course, for now, almost 7 minutes in, 6 kills from the blue side and only 1 kill for the red side. Gold lead though, only 1K.
Yeah, we see Anedo's battle finally being picked up here by Archangel, the carry player. Kind of on time, not gonna lie. Golden Sap might be coming up
4
next.
Revitalize and
4
1
Revitalize,
arrival. Goodness me, the sustain.
And yeah, mid lane is gonna be sieged up once again by this Malaysian representative, Batanon. Gonna try to go for the shield bash. Numinum Blast is gonna be charged up. It's not actually gonna be connecting to Abdullah because it is gonna be canceled. Villa kind of in a bad spot here. It's gonna go down. Goes for the penalty zone. Not gonna be enough to deter the Malaysians from pushing in. That is going to be a 1-for-0 trade for now. Batanon and the rest of the Philippine team do secure the kill onto Kimmy. A crucial kill for that matter. Archangel in the back line staking down Gronk as well.
Alright, so a snowball coming in from the rest is finally happening. Nice trade there, by the way, 1 for 2, but Philippines, they still need to do something. If they can keep this up, they can turn things around. However, Malaysia, the map awareness and control that they have right now, it's actually really strong.
The Malaysians have a better rotation than the Philippine representatives. I will admit that. It's because of Abdul Kadir trying to make sure that Nurola lives as much as he can on that Kimmy. And that is where Diggy works. He can make sure that Kimmy doesn't get CC'd, even though this is a CC-heavy composition here on the side of the Philippine reps.
Let's see. It looks like the turtle will be non-contested. Castlemeyer able to shield and zone out these people. Looks like 4 people are actually trying to get their mid lane turret. The Numinum Blast is going to be charged.
And it's not going to be connecting to anybody, but that is going to be the mid lane deterred push once again. The Philippines trying really hard to actually take down on here. Nepomuceno in the back line still has a lot of armor there. And they are instead going to be redirecting their focus onto Abdullah on that Lilia player. They are backing off. That is going to be a killing spree over to the bottom lane by Arcangel.
A shutdown on Lilia. It looks like Bataanon in this bash using first skill to try and either hit Abdul Kadir or maybe even on, but it did not connect.
And seems like it is going to be a bit of a stalemate. There goes a Falling Star Moon, though! Might actually take down Abdul Kadir! Is gonna go for the chase onto Norola, but they are gonna be backing off!
Goodness, with the damage out from Esmeralda is finally there. Kimi does try to snipe, but apparently not much damage coming over from the Kimi, and Villa gets knocked up, still makes it out alive.
That's the wild charge committed. They have a small window of opportunity to try and go for a team fight here, but instead they are going to be focusing on the second tier turret over to the top side, which is a good call. Just open up the map as much as they can so that they can roam around without any problems.
Maximum charge, but that is a very, very tanky Lolita. That is one ultimate being used for nothing. Blue side, though, trying their best, their very best to defend their mid lane turret.
And they are defending it as much as they can. There goes the Falling Star Moon. Time Journey committed. Opening. Another opening here for the Philippine representatives. But they are too scattered to even go for another engage. Batanon in the back line. Going to try to push Norella back. And that's going to be Nepomuceno securing the kill. And getting a double kill onto Abdul Kadir. This is going well.
Oh,
Nepomuceno. There goes
coming
the
over to Esmeralda. Shut down on Nepomuceno. But looks like the red team, they are still alive. Still giving it a go. And of course, stickers just like a button up there. I can't look at that Esmeralda though. Even though she got shut down, that was so worth it. 3-2-1.
She is currently sitting on 6-1-1. She's kind of in a bad spot. You are being torn apart here by that carry player. Archangel did pick up the Raptor Machete earlier on today, and they are going to be sieging this bottom lane.
Alright, siege is real, and Archangel Batanon with his signature. His signature stand here at the SEA Games. He's just... Look at that guy.
I'm just going to stand here.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me. I mean, you know, enemy turret... another enemy turret, I mean, being taken out by Archangel. Safe to say, carry is now online.
Yeah, I feel like the game plan here for the Philippines is to just let Archangel farm up. That is what happened. This Grog is going to melt because of carry. True damage is true.
Team Philippines, they were able to hold out just in time for Archangel to actually be the star of this game. However, one mistake, just one opening, and Malaysia will punish the hell out of this team.
Yeah, and that is going to be the first Lord going down in favor of the Philippine representatives here. The Lord is going to be making his way over to the mid lane, and that might be an opening. It's going to be a decision call here for the Philippines to either push with the Lord or go ahead and pressure the other lanes. And I feel like they should start pressuring the bottom lane because that is where Masha is at the moment.
That is true. So Necklace of Durance being picked up by Lily right here. Ice Queen Wand being picked up by this Kimi as well.
They're patiently waiting for an opportunity, and I think they are going to try to go for a snipe over at the top side, and that may be the case here. Castro Mayor and Archangel, they're going to be showing themselves.
Goodness me. Esmeralda has her ultimate, so they are just waiting for one good Falling Star Moon from this mage.
One good Falling Star Moon and one good penalty zone from the Teresa may just turn the tides here. But I say that because we still have Basha, and there goes the Falling Star Moon as well as Time Journey committed. The Posen is going to be taken down, but that's going to be a 4-man Aluminum Blast, and the Philippine representatives are doing what they can here. They're pushing out the first inhibitor turret here. I mean, it's going to go down, and this is going to be the Nexus. And this might be game number 1 going in favor of the Philippines.
And it is game 1 indeed. Goodness me, that was very intense. So here's what happened. Okay, we're so hyped, by the way. Here's what happened. Early game, Malaysia, they had the advantage. They had the power. They had the pressure. Especially they do have a Kimi. But I guess the defense and the top lane turret was a huge factor. They used a lot of resources. They weren't able to rotate. There were 4 of them, and even though I think Villa and who's the other one, Castro Mayor died in the top lane, it was so worth it because first Archangel, space created. We did not see him at all, even his shadow, nada, and the Carl TZ. At first, I thought him trying to go 1v1 against a Masha was not worth it. I mean, it's very 50-50. Such a bad. The odds are bad for him, I believe. But goodness me, the moment he got his items, he did not even care where the Masha was. He just knew where to go, where to hide, and in that last clash, he wasn't afraid of sacrificing himself. The moment he used Falling Star Moon, Kimmy disappeared.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I will completely agree with you with the top lane.
Are you okay?
I would completely agree with you with a lot of things in that fight. The Malaysian representatives can fight back in that if only they were able to secure the top lane turret. But then again, they were too focused on the top lane turret. And then they moved their attention towards the mid lane turret. And what happened there was that Kimmy wasn't able to farm up.
Yes.
Masha was the only person that could deal a lot of damage, constant amount of damage, but still not enough. They needed the Kimmy to go online. And that is the fault in the composition that the Malaysian the fault in our stars, but that's going to be the fault in the composition of the Malaysian representatives. But game 2 will be coming up quite shortly because we are going to be going on a short break, and when we come back, 30th Southeast Asian Games Mobile Legends Bang Bang Discipline is coming right back at you. Once again, we have been your shoutcasters. I am Nomad,
And I am Yiko.
don't go away.
Crushed the barrier of justice with ease. Abyssal army is charging towards the capital. Disaster, destruction, one after another. Only the Imperial Knights are making the
Ladies and gentlemen, this is still the semifinals between Team Malaysia versus Team Philippines. Of course, they are gonna go for gold. Whoever wins this series will be up against Team Indonesia that is waiting for the grand finals. Here to give you the blow-by-blow action will be your casters. I am Yuko.
And I am Nomad, and welcome back to the 30th Southeast Asian Games. Esports, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Discipline. And of course, the Philippines is leading the pack 1-0 is the scoreline for now. We're going to game 2 in just a bit versus the Malaysian representatives. But what do you think is going to be the big adjustment here for the Malaysian representatives in order to steal a game from the Philippines?
Ban Esmeralda, man. Just honestly, just that. Also, the usual that they should improve the rotation, do not overcommit, and utilize Diggy again. Diggy in game 1 was very good, by the way.
Yeah, because Diggy was instrumental in order to save Kimmy from falling down multiple times, but again, they have good rotation, but they weren't able to secure the objectives all at the same time. But we are going to be heading in towards the drafting phase of game number 2 in this best of 3 series. Akaja is going to be banned out here.
No Divine Judgment again, and for the right side, we have a Ling ban.
Of course, Ling is one of those annoying heroes you come across in Mobile Legends.
Team is banning.
Okay.
That's going to be an easy ban. Harith as well.
I actually like what Team PH did when it comes to adjustments, because in day 1 and day 2, if I'm not mistaken, see Esmeralda ban, Team PH, they never ban Harith. They usually give him away along with Grok. And Xborg gonna go over immediately to, of course, Villia.
Yeah, that's going to be... Xborg is one of those heroes where a single fire stick can just reposition the entire team in towards multiple other wombo combos that might be in the store here for Team Philippines. But what would be the first 2 picks here for the Malaysian representatives?
Well, Grok is open. They could opt for another Kimmy or maybe Lilia. Lilia was good. Chang'o, apparently. Aurora being hovered. And Grok, of course, Grok is going to be locked in. Who will they pick as mage? The Aurora is okay.
Okay, not as good in the current meta, but if they can make it work, they could make it work. But instead, they are going to go for a Masha, going to try to go for another split push type composition here, potentially.
Granger's open if the blue side wants to secure that immediately. And Lolita, if I'm not... Yeah, they got Grok. So Lolita's open. Akai is open as well. Kufra! Oh yeah, I forgot! We forgot Kufra was open! Baksha is open as well if Bataanon wants that that Baksha.
Might actually be a... oh, yeah, it's going to be a Kufra and Lolita. Oh! Lunox, okay.
Your team is
Lunox, of course, still a staple in Mobile Legends.
Still there in the meta, of course.
Never going to dissipate away. They're going to have to make sure that they watch out for Lunox here, the Malaysian representatives. This third pick is going to be crucial for the Malaysian reps.
I believe that they should get a marksman at this rotation, so they can try and at least limit the pool or choices for Team PH. But no, they opted for a Selena.
Selena, of course, Abyssal Arrow can still catch a lot of people off guard. If they can connect towards Lunox, that could be a game changer, because Abdullah can, or if Abdullah's going to be using Masha, can immediately go ahead and close out Lunox there. But Chang'o is going to be banned here by the Malaysian reps, by the Philippine reps, I mean.
Well, wait, what? I mean, they already have a Selena. Maybe they think that the Selena is a support. So just to make sure that there's no long-range damage, they banned out Chang'e. And of course, the Meteor Shower hurts a lot by the mid-game. So for the red side, they could ban out a carry, a Granger. And do they need to ban? I don't think they need to ban out the tank, actually.
But they do.
But they did.
They did ban out a Lolita. Limiting a bit of the CC that the Philippines can go for. But on the flip side here, they could go for an Akai. They could go for another marksman, potentially a Claude or a Granger.
Granger has better odds, if I'm not mistaken, because they want to go with the Kimmy again. Okay.
Your team is picking.
You're still going to go for the split push type of composition here.
Masha
but they
and
have
Kimmy.
to make it work.
Carry? Really? Of course, Bataanon gonna lock in that Baksha. Granger's open if they want to.
and they are going to be switching up towards the Granger, but they're still not locking in.
I think they're taking their time. Okay.
Yeah, a Granger.
Oh yeah,
is gonna be
Granger
secured.
still does not have the announcer voice. Like when you lock him in.
Empty.
Empty. Anyway,
Carry,
so
last
these
pick.
are the two drafts for our two teams. Curry, like what you said, going to be the last pick for Team Malaysia. Right now, Philippines is up on one game. Who will be up against Indonesia for the grand finals? Will Team Malaysia be able to push this to a game 3, or will Team PH end the series with a very clean 2-0?
In all honesty, if Malaysia can pull off their win condition here, which is to split push and just give the Philippines representative a bad day altogether, they could steal the game, move on to a game 3. But that is a big but, because Masha and Kimmy, they are so item reliant here in this game.
True.
Especially Carrie, especially Selena. This is a composition that you have to decide. Is it going to be Kimmy that needs all the farm in the world, or is it going to be Masha? Who knows? It's going to be a hard call, but we are going to be diving into the Land of Dawn as we go into Game 2 in this best-of-3 series. Our Malaysian representatives on the red team. Hamsjid on that Masha, on that Grok Zakaria, on that Selena Abdullah, on that Kimmy, and Nurola on that Carry.
And for Team PH, we have Arcangel on this Ranger, Castro Mayor for this Kufria, Bataanon on this Baksha, Villa now on this Exburg, and Nepomuceno now on this Lunox. Looks like Nepomuceno receiving a lot of damage there, but Castro Mayor, yeah, he can handle himself. I'm just gonna clear out the waves right here.
Yeah, it's pretty normal here for both these teams. Bataanon kind of in a bad spot here, gonna try to contest this fight against Zakaria. No rotations coming in from anybody on their side. 9 Selena, some of that farm that she needs.
Well, he was able to reset the buff from Selena, so that gives him a handful of seconds to just breathe. For now, of course, Arcangel just gonna use that Rhapsody to take out all of the resources, neutral jungle creeps that he needs. Masha and Kufra lurking right there. They're just there. Customer probably waiting for the proper time to steal
That's
that
also
objective, and he did.
That's also Hamsjid securing the bottom buff from the Philippine representative.
Neurola resetting that crap. Really? I think... Oh, okay. They're worried because Bataanon is right there. Just one first kill coming in from that Baksha will hurt a lot. He could even steal that top lane crab, I mean.
And that's going to actually be Bataanon going down. It's the first blood here. Crab is going to be contested here by Nepomuceno. I don't feel like that should be the case. Here goes a fire missile, fire stake. Going to try to go on here. Villa still split, just giving out a lot of damage here, but that's going to be him going to be forced to flicker out, and the rest of the Malaysia squad are going to go for the flicker. Villa's going to go down as well. 2-0. 3-0. I mean, it's the scoreline. Abyssal Arrow does not connect onto Castro Mayor. They are going to be falling back here. Bataanon once again back in the fray.
Good Guardian's Barrier coming in from that Grok Rider. He was able to secure the kill for his teammates right now. Malaysia, they have a good start. 3-0. Turtle already up, so that is something that they could opt for.
And Masha can solo kill this turtle. All she needs is space. That's basically it. Nepomuceno getting a lot of damage here. And they're going to be backing off for a bit as Hamsjid is going to try to go for the secure. Castro Mayor goes for the Tyrant's Rage, goes for the Tyrant's Revenge. Not actually going to happen. Oh, actually the bouncing ball there. No level 4 available yet. Now he has Tyrant's Revenge there.
Man, that Sonata being used by Granger right here, but he just immediately go back to the bot lane to farm again. Of course, 4 people from Team PH here applying pressure at the mid lane. Selena already used her Abyssal Arrow. And ultimates available for everyone except Granger.
And they're going to be backing off here for now. Try to look for a good opening here, the Philippines. Villa's going to try to reset this from Masha.
I actually like how careful Team Malaysia is right now. They're not going to
Abdullah.
That
kind of in a turn range. That's going to be Abdullah going down by the hands of Castro Mayor. Nurola, I mean. Going to get Tyrant's Rage up against the wall. Zakaria does have Abyssal Arrow available. Instead, they're not going to be able to do much. Nurola is going to go down by the hands of Castro Mayor. Castro Mayor flickers out. There goes Batano. Gonna try to stop this from happening. Castro Mayor still alive.
Oh my
Zakaria
goodness!
is gonna go down. That is going to be a fight that they've turned around.
That was a very good highlight. I thought Castro Mayor does not mind the sacrificing himself for 1 kill, but no, he knew that Bataano was right there. Villa flickered out. Nice timing, by the way. He knew Power of Nature was going to be used, and Rhapsody going to be used right there, and that is 1 kill coming in over to them.
Howling Clap was used to go onto Kufra. I mean, Tyrant's Rage going to be knocking on up. No wild charge available here for On. Going to be backing off here from the Malaysian reps.
We haven't seen Nepomuceno at the map yet. I mean, he was there for like a handful of dark orbs, but I think he just wanted to wait for his first core item before he joins the fights. This is actually risky for Team PH. They're waiting for 2 people to go online.
That's going to be Tyrant's Rage being charged up. Bottom lane turret is now open. Masha's going to be taken out. Norola might be taken out next. They're not going to go for the turret dive there. Zakaria gets stunned by that Abyssal Arrow, but he is not going to continue. That's Sonata being used as well.
Yep. Whoa, Bataanon right there and slams his face right at the turtle, but apparently he was not able to steal it. Red team able to secure that objective here. At the top lane though, Archangel opting for that turret. Also nice Rondo. He actually avoided Selena's Abyssal Arrow.
That top lane turret is going to be dead no matter what happens here. Unless Malaysia starts pushing up the top lane and get the lane priority back in order for them, I don't think it's going to survive anytime soon. But it's still possible for the Malaysian reps to secure 2 kills, 3 kills, and then secure a turret here over the mid or over the top lane.
Ultimate not enough to even dish sufficient amount of damage to Nepomuceno, and even though the Abyssal Arrow did connect, that is a kill going over to the blue side.
Oh, Batano kind of in a bad spot here. Way in the back line, just standing still.
He trusts his teammates. Look at that, jumping straight in. Nepomuceno onto that ultimate.
And they are going to be walled off here by that Grok. The Grok block, as a lot of people say.
That is true. And this battle already being picked up by Kari. Space created for Kari.
Oh, big fight here by Malaysia. Castro Mayor is going to go down. Tyrant's Rage is not going to be enough for that.
Goodness me. Well, at least the minion waves is pushing onto the side of Team Malaysia, but for now, they're going to get that buff. They should not have overstayed there. I mean, I know they wanted to put a hole onto the base of Malaysia, but they should know that by that time, 4 people can actually go to them.
Masha already has a Demon Hunter sword. She is going to be a problem here. And Zakaria actually is going to be deleted by Archangel. Archangel kind of in a bad spot here. Goes for the flicker out. Manages to survive the maximum charge, but it's going to be taken out by Masha. And this is going to be another prolonged fight here by the Philippines. Castro Mayor trying to go toe-to-toe against his tank. It's tank versus tanks. 2 walls hitting each other.
Turtle already up, but no one is targeting it yet. Granger already down, so they do not have a marksman for the next 6 more seconds.
And Batanon is going to be starting this up. I feel like it is.
Could be a bait, actually.
But Malaysia can actually overpower the 2 guys there over the bottom side, Kufra and Baksha.
Villa, of course, just gonna clear out the way. Abyssal Arrow not connecting onto Castro Mayor. 3 people from the red side down at the turtle area.
And Baksha with the first kill gonna go straight on towards the turtle.
Whoops. Alright, so blue team already giving the turtle a start, but On is just right there lurking at the sides, as well as Abdullah. They need to reset this, and they did.
Waiting as patiently as they can get.
He jumped to the wrong brush. Hello.
Spots down On. They should be backing off.
2 tanks. Hi, what's up? How are you?
Your 2 walls. Oh no, On is gonna be surrounded here.
Okay.
Those were
still gonna
the
go with
barrier.
that turtle. I think they can get this now. Yeah.
They should, and they're gonna go for On. Wild Chart's gonna be committed to escape. That's Sonata connecting onto a lot of people. Abyssal Arrow not connecting to anybody. Maximum charge. Well, Abdullah is going to be caught there. Gets the stun connection. That is 0.5 seconds that he is not going to be able to move. But Batanon does not have any follow-ups. There goes Castro Mayor. flicker over the wall, goes for the bouncing ball and the Tyrant's Revenge. Nurola is going to be forced to back off. There goes the wall off too. The Tyrant's Rage just stops Nurola from pushing in. And the Philippines looks like they have a good chance in this game. Batanon in the black lines goes ahead, secures Zakaria there.
But right now, they're just focusing on the trick. Casamaya jumps straight onto their face, but apparently did not connect to anyone. Look at this Lunox. She hurts a lot right now on the Power of Nature and, of course, the Wall Touch. But it is not enough able to be taken out by this Lunox. They could focus on the base right now, actually.
But they are going to be backing off. Villa here, on the other hand, is going to try to stop this Masha from split pushing. Almost actually able to secure that. Good presence of mind from the Philippine representative. Malaysia, though, Hamshid gonna go in for the clap, but they're gonna be backing off. Not a lot of HP here.
What is Bataan doing? Gonna change this Masha. Maybe he wanted to go with a 1v1, but Lunox and of course Cooper just
Hamshid can actually go for the fight, but there! Hamshid is down!
Man! This Baksha, since day one, a lot of people have been talking about Bataanon's Baksha. His baits, the way he just stands there, the way he leads his teammates to the enemies.
And now Malaysia is on the back foot here. Only securing 2 turrets over the bottom land, on the bottom end of the map. Masha needs to find an opening to start the split pushing. It's going to be hard though.
Golden Staff being already picked up by Kari. But if Team Malaysia cannot do a perfect or good setup for Kari, Nurola is just going to get neutralized.
Yeah, and that's going to be the Lord spawning. Could be the objective that may decide the fate of our Malaysia representatives here.
But Anon already able to get that buff on just there, the top lane. They could try and do a pick-off with this guy. Look at that Rhapsody. Goodness me, that's Sonata being committed as well.
Not connecting to anybody. Hamshid could actually go ahead and try to steal this. It is completely possible by the Malaysian reps, but that's going to be on, trying to buy a lot of time here. Going to go for the reset, and the reset is going to happen. Abyssal Arrow not connecting onto anybody, and they're going to be forced to back off here. But once again, the Team Philippines is going to go ahead and start the Lord take here. The Abyssal Arrow actually connects onto Archangel. Archangel is actually still alive. He gets taken out. He actually takes out Zakaria. And now Malaysia, they're running out of options here in order to secure this Lord. They're going to do whatever they can, but it's not going to be enough. On is going to go for the Guardian's Barrier. It's not going to be enough. Masha, bottom lane, going to try to go for the split push here. Lord is going to be making his way over to the top side. The Philippines is not in a good spot here. They need to stop this push from happening. I mean, the Malaysians are not in a good spot here. On's gonna go down. Bottom lane turn is gonna be destroyed by Masha, but that's at what cost? That's gonna be the resurrection there. The immortality being popped.
Already unstoppable for Nepomuceno. Hamsjid just gonna go back, and like what you said, Lord is gonna spawn here at the top lane. I'm not sure if you saw this, but back in the Lord fight, Selena was about to target Ranger. She dashed in, but Castromayor immediately used Bouncing Ball, so that was cancelled.
Letting Archangel survive.
You need to breathe. Are you okay?
I am okay.
Okay.
I am okay. The Lord is now marching in. Malaysia needs to stop this from happening. Masha, stop your split push and try to stop this from happening. That is a level 1 Lord. Sure, it can easily be taken down, but that is still a level 1 Lord.
Alright, Team PH now positioning themselves to go with a gank or either a split push, but for now they are gonna opt for this mid lane turret on. Of course, not gonna let that happen.
Tyrant's Revenge is gonna be charged up. Goes for the Tyrant's Revenge. Bouncing ball, I mean, to actually stop them from going in. That's gonna be the mid lane inhibitor turret going down. Another one going down by the side of Malaysia. That is a 0-for-1 trade here. Batanon and the rest of the Philippine squad, they're eyeing the gold here. Well, at least the silver, because they are going to be going to the gold medal match if they secure this. Secure the score. Goes for the last insanity. Secures 2. It's going to be a close one here. Malaysia only has on, and Masha is going to go down. And this is it. Philippines is going on to the medal match. Gold medal match, for it to be exact, against Indonesia later on. 2-0 victory.
Team PH advancing to the grand final. So to our supporters and viewers out there that voted for Team PH, you guys can spam the congrats comments. But of course, Team Malaysia, even though that was a 2-0, in-game, if you look at it very closely, it was close. Very closely, it was close. It just so happened that just like game 1, early game, they had it, they had control. But for some reason, there's always this clash or this moment that Team PH always turns the tides around.
Yeah, they were able to spot out small openings there in the Malaysian lineup. Sure, Masha, the objective there was to secure objectives, just try to go for the split push because their composition is built for split pushes. That is where Masha shines. Kimmy wasn't able to farm as much. Kimmy wasn't as big of an impact. Maximum Charge wasn't doing a lot of damage.
That's true.
And the Abyssal Arrows, yes, they connect, but then the smart thinking of the Philippine representatives to just go ahead and try to deny Selena from dashing in. That was the smart call there, especially during the part where Archangel was supposed to die out there near the Lord Pit. But it is what it is, and that is going to be Malaysia securing the bronze medal for their country. But the Philippines is going to be going up against Indonesia later on. It's a gold medal match. Whoever wins, of course, will be the gold medalist. Whoever loses is going to be the silver medalist for going to get another silver medal for their country. But that has been it for now for the 30th Southeast Asian Games Mobile Legends Bang Bang Discipline. And we have been your sharecasters. I am Nomad.
And I am Miko.
We'll be back for the grand finals later on. Don't go away.